to end. He says he wants guarantees of security.
We'll see what that means. I think when the war ends, one thing he was very strong about, he wants, if it ends, he wants it to end. And that's President Putin said that. He wants it to end. He doesn't want to end it and then go back to fighting 6 months later. We talked about the possibility, I mentioned it, of a ceasefire so we can stop the killing. And I think we'll probably end up at some point getting a ceasefire in the not too distant future. Say it, what?
Do you view Ukraine as an equal member of this peace process?
It's an interesting question. I think they have to make peace. Their people are being killed, and I think they have to make peace. I said that was not a good war to go into, and I think they have to make peace. That's what I think. Well, he's going to have to do what he has to do, but, you know, his poll numbers aren't particularly great, to put it mildly. He's got a country where, you know, it's been savaged and attacked, and he's got an army that's very, very brave, actually, despite the fact that, you know, we've given him, in my opinion, $350 billion. That's what the real number is. You don't hear that number. And Europe has given, in my opinion, $100 billion. And they've done it in the form of a loan. And I have a Secretary of Treasury right now who's actually quite brave. He's over in Ukraine on a train. And there's a lot of things happening around that train that aren't so good. And he's going there to get a document done where we're going to be assured that we're going to, in some form, get this money back, because we're putting up far more money than Europe, and Europe is in far more danger than we are. We have an ocean in between. Europe has nothing in between. You know, they have in between, they have Ukraine in between. So wait a minute. So, as you know, Europe is putting up money, and they're getting it in the form of a loan. And the United States under Biden didn't do loans. They just handed money. Every time somebody walked in from Ukraine, they just handed them money, foolishly. And it should have never happened. It should have never started. And once it did, other things should have happened. Other things should have taken place. So we're getting security on our money. We're going to have it secured by, they have raw earth, and they have oil and gas, and they have a lot of other things. And we're asking for security on our money. They've agreed to it. Ukraine has agreed to it. No, we are, but we want it secured, and the money is going to be secured. Because if we didn't do that, then Putin would say he won. We're the thing that's holding it back, and frankly, we'll go as long as we have to go, because we're not going to let the other happen. But President Putin wants that peace now, and that's good. And he didn't want to have peace with Biden. And you tell me why that is, okay?
Was that conversation with Putin to start these negotiations part of the deal?
No, but it was a nice thing that he allowed Mark Vogel to leave. In fact, Mark wasn't feeling well, but he was, all of a sudden, about 2 weeks ago, he started being treated very nicely. He said they took him out for haircuts, they took him out, they helped him out a little bit, and made him feel better, made him look better, and they were nice to him. He said, I saw something happening, and it coincided with when I came into office. So that was nice, and he's a fine person. He was so happy to be out. He was there for 3.5 years plus, and he shouldn't have been there at all. They should have had him out much faster than that. Wait, go ahead, please. Well, I think Pete said today that that's unlikely, right? It certainly would seem to be unlikely. They took a lot of land, and they fought for that land, and they lost a lot of soldiers. But it would just seem to be. And I'm not making an opinion on it, but I've read a lot on it, and a lot of people think that that's unlikely. Some of it will come back. I think some of it will come back. Yeah, some of that land will come back. Who are you with? Yeah. Yo?
Damn thing's more rigged than a game of ring toss. the things that Secretary of Defense was talking about, the 2014 borders and the lack of NATO membership. Ultimately, these are both demands that Russia has made in the past. Is there not a danger of having Russia kind of win on this?
Well, I think that if you look at the war, the way the war is going, you have to make your own determination. I'm just here to try and get peace. I don't care so much about anything other than I want to stop having millions of people killed. You know, last night, Kiev got hit very, very hard. I want to see people stop getting killed. That war is ridiculous. It should have never happened. It would have never happened. Yeah, we have a couple of more questions. Yes, I am. In fact, I may do it today, and if I do it today, I could almost do it right now. Would you like to be sure? I don't want to take anything away from this young lady's day, because this is her day, and I may do it later on, or I may do it tomorrow morning, but we'll be signing reciprocal tariffs. The world has taken advantage of the United States for many years. It charges massive tariffs, and we haven't charged them. And as you know, I just did something on steel and aluminum, 25%, and that'll go up at some point, but 25%, which will level the playing field quite a bit. I did it previously 50%, and Obama was very weak, and Biden was even weaker on steel. And steel was just absolutely absurd. It really started with Obama. The world really took advantage of us, and then that morphed into Biden. And what they did was, he was so worried about trying to attack his political opponent that he didn't know what he was doing with respect to countries taking advantage. He should have looked at the countries, both friend and foe, taking advantage of us. So we're going to be doing reciprocal tariffs, which is whatever they charge, we charge, very simply. But we're going to...
Considering it's going to talk about widespread fraud and abuse.
Oh, yeah. Tremendous fraud. There's tremendous fraud. And it's hard to believe that you can have that kind of fraud. You're talking about, are you talking about what? Wait. Which are you talking? You're talking about with regard to all of the investigations that are going on about this stupidity. What we're going to do is tomorrow I'm having a news conference. I'm going to read to you some of the names that hundreds of millions and even billions of dollars have been given to. And if you tell me that we should be giving money to those things, those entities, I think you probably have to leave as a reporter because you're not very talented. When you look at the kind of money, billions and billions of dollars being thrown away illegally, and there's no chance. I mean, I say it in front of our Attorney General, there's no chance that there's not kickbacks or something going on. When you give millions and millions of dollars to somebody that stands to look at something for 15 minutes and walks away with millions of dollars, that money's coming back in some form. And that's only one form of corruption. The biggest thing is what they do to our country. They're taking massive amounts of money and spending it on items. I went through a list of 200 expenditures that were made, and I found 3 that looked like they were reasonable. Okay, 3. And we'll be talking about that tomorrow. We have a lot of stuff, and I want to commend Elon because he's done a fantastic. He doesn't need this. He's abused by you people every day. He's found more things than anybody could find. I think he's got the credibility to do it. I know he does. And it's his group of people. They started off with 12. I call them 12 geniuses. They started off with 12, and they went to 20, 25, and now they're up to almost 100. People are joining to help them. This is a massive fraud that's taken place. And then you have judges that are activists, and they sit there and they say, oh, as an example, $59 million going to a little small group in New York City. You get nothing going to North Carolina to help them. Nothing. They say, we don't have any money because they've given it away on the border. But you have nothing. What they did to North Carolina is a shame. And then they sent $59 million to New York City for a hotel for a little bit of what they've done. A hotel that was not luxury, that's getting luxury rates for migrants, where they're making a fortune, and we catch them. But a judge says, well, even though it may be a fraud, you have to send the money in anyway. Send the money. I said, wait a minute. We have money that shouldn't go because we caught it before it was sent out. But but they want the money to go anyway. And I think you're going to have a lot of things to look at, Pam. I really do. What's going on with this whole thing? And this is just one group. We haven't talked about Department of Education. We haven't talked about the military. We haven't talked about a lot of things that are very big. And what's happened is, as an example, you'll have cases where you have a 3-month contract, and maybe the guy that signs the contract leaves. Maybe he gets rich. All of a sudden he leaves for that reason. But you have a 3-month contract, and maybe he leaves. So the contract is sitting there, and the people signing the checks don't know it's 3 months, and it goes on for years. The 3 months turns out to be 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, just goes on forever. And the guy on the other side of the contract just keeps getting check after check after check, because Elon had an expression yesterday, because nobody cares. It's a great expression, nobody cares. The guy that signed the contract didn't care. Maybe there, may not be there, maybe crooked, who knows. But you have to care. Otherwise, you can't really run a thing like that, or you can't run a country, really. Because there's so many transactions, thousands and thousands of transactions. And if you don't have people that care, you're going to lose control. And that's what's happened, and we've caught it. Now, what we caught is billions and billions of dollars, but it's a tiny fraction of the real number. Because you can never catch the real number, because people have gotten away with tremendous amounts of money. But I said we have to make our government smaller, more efficient, more effective, and a lot less expensive. And we could find $1 trillion, but we're being hindered by courts, where they file in certain courts where it's very hard to win, and a judge will stop us, and a judge will say that it doesn't make any difference what you find. You just keep paying the money. That's a hell of a way to be. And I follow the courts. I have to follow the law. All of
Alpha Team, this is Chief of Security Blanchard. Are you a sight for sore eyes? I've been holed up in the mansion since yesterday trying to organize a containment response. Now that you're here, let's lock down that AO. I'll track body cams and coordinate. Molotov lit! Listen up. We've got 3 scientists unaccounted for, last seen in town. Locating and extracting them is now your top priority. Sorry, fresh out of warning shots. Max armor. It might shock you to know I have stuff going on that doesn't involve dealing with your petty bullshit. Sorry you came here yet. Well, if anyone had to show up, I'm glad it was you. Double point.
like Aunt Polina's Matryoshka doll. Give me a bunch of smaller boxes. This is one way to put a shit-eating grin on my face. Over.
Some spots it's rocking in. You know, some spots it's nice, but it ain't frozen because West Virginia doesn't get cold, so that's good. You know, I planned for this, but just making the final touches now that it's not too hot outside. I don't even know it stayed. Why is this time lapse still going? Are you guys still watching this time lapse, dude? I'm watching it. You guys watching it with me? Holy shit. You know, it stays cool. Oh, there's this here. That's where I was hearing a bark from. And I just kept looking down the hallway this way and that way. There they go. What's up, boys? Let's go. Good boys. We guys finding food because I haven't fed yet today. You guys having a good day? What's up, Buster? What's up, bud? What's up, bud? Awesome. We got another time lapse. You know, on all these, I don't really know how long they are. I don't even know what I'm about to talk about. I did not plan nothing, but that's all right because, you know, that's all right. Because I'm not going to plan nothing because that's going to take too long. And I'm already late on delivering this video to you guys. So, you know, I'm just speeding up all the clips. Well, not all of them. I actually went ham. You know, this is a good video. guys should stick around to watch this video. It's a very good video. But me digging right here, I'm just speeding it up and talking with it. Because, dude, that's, oh my gosh, that's the most impressive thing I do that nobody even realizes is I edit all this stuff and upload it. And the thing is, bro, if I wanted the editor, it would just that first and longest. I'd have to send it to the editor and give them notes and make sure that I'm only sending the editor stuff that I want in the video. Talking to the editor, and then I'd have to get it sent back, and then I'd have to review it, and then, you know, that's not faster than me just editing. Is this? I wasn't watching. Are you guys watching? Is there been a time lapse this whole time? It's probably still a time lapse. Holy smokes! Okay, we're still time lapsing over here, bro. I'm digging still. I'm still digging. You know, because digging's fun. I like digging. I don't like digging when it's 90 degrees outside. This was fun, you know. Got the full length of this, quite a bit lower, so now I can dig some nice trenches all the way through here. From here, it's going to go out this way. And then from like out there, I need to dig another trench right that way. What's up, bud? You going to help me dig? No? Probably not. Thanks. Austin's not helping. Basically, my goal right now is to get the spot ready for just man when he gets back, because I'm taking off right when he gets back, and he's going to hopefully not have to do anything with water, but it is going to be raining a holy roly-poly amount when I'm gone, so it's going to be kind of crazy. Dad? That's not And you guessed it, we got another time lapse, and I'm still digging. Yeah, I didn't plan nothing for this one either, but I'm still digging. Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, really. You know, what? I mean, how do you think I should edit this stuff? You know, that's why it's you know, I don't have a fun time documenting the process of building stuff, because if I want to document it good, I have to be focusing on documenting, and I'd rather just set up the camera and put in work, you know. But then I come to edit it, and I got like 3 hours of me digging. There's no way I'm cutting that up. There's no way I'm watching it. There's no way nothing, you know. I can document me doing random chores here, you know, like cleaning up and loading the fireplace and that stuff. That's easy, and that doesn't take a long time. So I actually got the time to edit that stuff. But, you know, when it's time to get stuff done, like all summer when I'm like, say, absolutely homeless and building a house, you know, I'm not going to have time to document that. You know what I'm saying? If I had, you know, unlimited resources, and the goal was to do a show for YouTube, you know. But, you know, this is real life, boys. It ain't shit sweet, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say stuff. I'm so freaking digging. I'm on the back side of the house right now. I've never had a trench on this back side. It's different. We get like a lake right there, so I'm making that not happen anymore. But, all right. I've got water draining from there. Going out that way, I got the water coming down in here. On the outer edge right there. And out. It's coming along. And we're back. I'm sorry, you're probably sick of hearing my voice at this point now. And I'm tired right now. I don't got high energy. You know, I've been editing this all morning, and now I'm just trying to get through it. I'm trying to finish this damn thing up, dude. You know, it's a good video. It's a good video. But I'm getting sick of this shit, dude. Well, yeah, I'm probably losing viewers right now. You know, that's my bad. All right, it's back to get dark. That's a pretty good day. We got some cool little trenches dug. Holy smokes, bam. Good stuff. Good stuff right there. And then, yeah, my phone died, and I just finished up a little bit over here. I got to run this trench all the way to the river over there. It's a little hill, so I got a lot of digging. But I got some cows built up for the morning. Got the fire ripping. I got to figure out what I want to eat. I don't know. All right, guys, it's Chef Big Whip. I've got a can of chili, and you know what? I'll probably do two. You know what's funny, guys? The only reason Jesse cooks every night is because if he didn't cook, well, if he wasn't cooking food for me, I would be eating cans of chili. You know what I'm saying? Easy peasy. I might not even heat it up half the time. The other issue, if I'm gone, if I'm going on a trip or something, Jesse's even worse than me. Jesse will just not eat. Last time he just had black beans on a piece of bread. Can you believe this? Black beans on a piece of bread. The strategy, I buy high quality food. Jesse cooks it. We both eat instead of both not eating. It's been working out pretty good. We've been eating, getting chunky and stuff. Yeah, it's not funny, guys. Jesse will be here alone with the same ingredients we usually got, but he'll never cook a burger and potatoes. It was just him, you know. And I feel him. I would not either. I don't. That's the only thing I was eating in New Mexico was black beans, cans of gumbo, and tortillas. And then Jesse moved down there at some point, and then we were still just eating that. I don't remember at what point we started making money. I was just eating that at first because I barely make and buy. But then at some point my dad came down and he was like, dude, I'm not eating that. I'm going to cook us burgers, I think. And then me and Jesse just stuck with that ever since. You know, we're simple guys, you know. It was beans and gumbo until my dad introduced burgers to us, and we were like, you know, that's not too hard. So, you know, maybe next year we'll choose a different meal to switch to, but, you know, it never feels like there's a real need to switch yet, you know. You know, I'd eat a burger and potatoes right now. Get some sour cream and some cheese, you know, and eat it. And then I'm probably going to bed. My right shoulder busted. Lower back.
It's the same old thing. He is lying while King's trying to talk to wins. They be bullshitting, spitting lockout slang. Skip talking and kick them out. You don't keep running this gang. Well, I'm on YouTube, they don't pre-recorded games. Fuck around you like it's one in your brain. Hey, low cow, nigga. But it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga. But it's the loud cow. Watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Boogie got his nipples tippled from a hippie twiggy who was pretty with shitty to little Stevie, and 50 years later we all paying the price. But Wayne had things that only kings can dream on his history. He linked to the show and we all paid for it twice. And if page 5 stays high up in Wayne's mind, like the word shit in our eyes that tries we might, we still pay the price. Low cow, nigga, but it's the loud cow. Watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga. But it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you watching it. Low cow, nigga. But it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga. But it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now King's Stream is the stream team, the mainstream to his game, the lyric come clean. And it was all a dream, and he owns everything. And the lion tells him. Yep. The street team's keen to be the mean king and the mean queen. The boogie's lean tween the mean kings. Tell she can leave, please rescue the kid. Low cow, nigga. But it's the loud cow. You watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga. But it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga. But it's the loud cow. Watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, nigga. But it's the loud cow. You watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow. Swing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the absolute worst podcast on all of YouTube. You are watching Lolcal Live. Everybody's bitching, everyone's complaining, everybody's quitting, everyone's getting fired. You know, it's like, what do you call it? A Wednesday in the Lolcal Live universe. Without further ado, I'm just going to get Wings and Boogie in here, so what the fuck's going on with them? And shout out to the new member. We appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. The Wings, the Bug.
You looking nice and sauced up today, Keemstar?
Oh yeah, I'm drinking. Thick Gemini with a 5 gifted.
So did you see your boy Elon Musk had his child put boogers on the Resolute desk?
Yeah, I did see that.
So what do you think? What do you think the big Don should do about that? You think he should lash out a punishment?
Yeah, definitely. No, well, he's not
What
old
should
enough.
leave on his head?
The kid's not old enough to be grounded. Like, maybe put him in the corner for like 5
I
minutes.
think Wojo super chatted $20. Boogie hit that girl harder than King hit that dog on Christmas Eve. Figured Colossal is crazy, would appreciate that one.
Thank you for the $20. We appreciate that.
How bad did the dog hurt your car?
I hit a dog on Christmas Eve, going 70 miles per hour. And it was at the end of 2016, the same year that everyone tried to ruin my career in cancer, right? And it was like, it kind of solidified how bad the fucking year really, truly was. Shout out to all the new members. And it was a border collie, and that's my favorite dog. And at this point, I didn't own a border collie. Ran out in the middle of the highway. Like, I'm on the highway. I'm going 70, right? It's Christmas Eve. We're leaving. You know, my daughter's excited. Santa's coming. And then this happens. And, bro, it was tragic, man. It was tragic. Well, I'm tearing up.
Super chatted $19.99. Boogie, can you remind us what you liked again?
I like wieners. And I said,
the right voice, give it.
I like
Which
anyhow,
car were you? Were you in your Tahoe?
I was in the Chevy. The white Chevy. I think you drove it, or you seen
The
it.
Silverado?
Yeah, so the damage is still, the plastic underneath the bumper is bent under. Like, that's the...
Oh, you never got it fixed? You don't use your insurance? You don't look at insurance either, do you?
Nah, if you use the insurance, they'll fucking up it up. So it's like,
No.
okay.
That's considered an act of God. Like, they can't knock your insurance up randoms.
Bro, they'll do it. They'll figure it out.
I mean, I've hit 3 deer. Like, they've never knocked my rates up.
Well, I didn't know I could do that. Well, I ain't claiming it now. It happened in 2016. It happened almost a decade ago. Still got the same truck, though. But I never...
Mellow Yellow super chatted $19.99. Is it true Kelly hasn't left Wings yet because she physically keeps causing his gravitational pull since he's their size of a planet?
Yeah, it's the gravitational pull, but it's the gravitational pull.
Why are the fucking donators so funny tonight?
I don't know why.
Yeah, because you started
Let's keep this man in a good mood.
You started off pissy, so why don't you just let us have it, fucker? Go ahead.
I just... I know I fucked up yet.
I thought it was like the best Lolcal Live has to offer. That was hilarious. I made you fucking admit to a murder that never happened. It was fucking hilarious.
I thought, Jesus Christ, I thought I was gonna...
But you didn't drink the Mountain Dew, fucker. You told me to. I didn't even open it until you told me to, bro. That's the first Mountain Dew I've had in 5 months, 6 months. You purposely wanted me to stop pushing you over the murder that you did, allegedly. So you cammed up on your phone. You were in the garage. You couldn't even get your camera working. All right?
Desi, she was the one using the fucking
And you
camera.
were trying to use the Mountain Dew as like a bargaining chip for me to stop. Like, if you don't stop, Keem, I'm gonna drink it. So I just said, go ahead, drink it, go ahead. Better than threatening to delete myself, isn't it?
Keem, I know you weren't around fucking around, but you know what Boogie's defense of this was? He just did it.
Boogie likes wieners and murder.
All right, go ahead, Wings.
His defense was he has a dissociative state. Like he has these out-of-body experiences that he's not truly himself when he does this stuff. He's like, I donated $4,000 to St. Jude, and I just woke up one day and my money was missing. Like he said, is that not what you were fucking saying 30 seconds ago?
No, during the donating to charity, yeah, I don't remember doing that until the next day. This I remember. I remember all of this.
So you say you willingly tried to kill the show?
No, I just screamed at me to confess. I confessed.
Is that how your dad got him to suck your dick? Or vice versa?
What?
You said your dad wanted you to jerk him off at one point on the show.
Yeah,
did he just scream at you?
Pressure of it. He was an adult. I was a kid. Why is that the example you go to?
Because it's the first one I thought about. Because like that's
Well,
stupid.
then you ain't no better than me. I thought about faking and hitting a kid. That's the first thing I thought of.
$20. Boogie likes wings. Wings likes miners. What a panel we have here.
When he says miners, he's talking about coal miners.
Yeah.
And I appreciate what they do. I appreciate what they do for the country. I love
Daddy
all
was
the
a coal
white distinct.
Yeah, my dad is coal miner. Dad of Black Law. You ain't wrong. So yeah, okay. Jordy, you're mad that I said what I said yesterday. Keem's not. So
I know Keem is. He's worried about this Mountain Dew shit, right? But it was a fucking Diet Mountain Dew. Who gives a flying fuck about a Diet Mountain Dew?
Okay, I care about the Mountain Dew. Wings is saying in private chats, he's like, dude, our whole brand is ruined now. Like, fucking Boogie, you're mad at me. I'm mad at Becky. Like, that's why I made the title the way it is, all right? Wings allegedly is mad at Boogie. Boogie's mad at me. I'm pissed for the fact that's a message to Kevin. We're all pissed. I want you two to figure this fucking shit out.
All right, what do you want me to say, Jordy? That I'm sorry that I fucked up? There, I fucked up. I'm sorry.
$19.99. Boogie, until you tell us when you're hiding you're guilty of severe and asterisk-ism until proven otherwise.
Let me preface this for the viewers out there that might not catch yesterday's show. We were dropped this line that showed a guy very similar to Boogie having a involuntary manslaughter. He's in the same county, grew up in the same town, has a very similar name, very close birthdays, kind of same age bracket. Everything fit, but just a couple little details. So it looked legitimate to me and King. So we're going to confront Boogie about this. Well, Boogie is a fucking retard. Like, we pressured him, and he started talking about this whole story where he stole his mama's car, and he ran a little girl down, and he didn't want to get fired and shit. And I'm over here flabbergasted because he's doing the worst acting I've ever seen. This man claims that he did some classes, but
none of that was acting, dude. Listen, Jordy, none of that was acting. Let me assure you, that's how I cried. But secondly, I'm talking
$20. So Boogie and Wings have both touched minors inappropriately. Just different definitions for the word.
M-I-N-E-R. Okay.
But
all of that story
I'm over here
except for me hitting the kid.
Yeah, I'm over here reaching my financial plans for the next 6 months.
Because it was unfair what my parents did to me, and I cried about that.
You're fucking 50. It's time to put that one away.
I understand, but I dug back into it for this fucking story you want.
We didn't want this story. We wanted the story.
You keep telling me. Say the story. Tell the story. Tell the story. I told the fucking story. What do you want? I've told you the truth for 45 straight minutes. It ain't me. It ain't me. Neither are you are having it. I didn't know you were going to bring in legal fucking eagle, radical fucking law. I didn't know what was next. You might bring Destiny's pedo ass back in.
$19.99. King, I'm also drinking and enjoying a cigar. Best group of elves I've ever watched. One love guys. Also, Boogie is now a wiener enthusiast. War Crime super chatted $19.99. Hey diddle diddle. The wings and the fiddle. The LOL cows jumped over the moon. Boogie laughed. to see such sport, and Becky ran away with the man from Texas.
Kim, admit you did it. Admit you did it. But I didn't. But I didn't. Admit you did it. But I didn't.
But you didn't
Admit,
offer any solution
tell me
to
what
it.
happened. Okay. I'll fucking admit to whatever you fucking want. I don't know if Destiny's coming back in. I don't know if Mood is coming back in.
Destiny
I don't
shit
know
off.
if Monica out of fucking hospice to make me.
So, wait a minute. Boogie was just acting? You say.
No.
Yeah, no, he admits that he was just acting because he wanted to get what he wanted to hear. That's what he's saying.
No, I'm telling you, I lied. The tears were real, man.
There were no tears there. There was no tears. Nobody.
Desi literally
Run
had
a poll, Keegan. Run a poll. Did the chat see tears?
I don't give a fuck what they think.
I don't give a fuck what they think. They're who pays our bills, Boogie. These people pay our bills.
I know the truth. They can be wrong. Pay the bills and be wrong.
I'm starting a poll. Were there tears? The poll has been started.
Like, you gotta stop with this stupid ass line. You do this character all the time.
What do you want me to lie now and say that there were no tears? Okay, then I'll do that.
Yeah, like you do this character like every time. It's like it makes it look like you're lying because it's the same character you did in fake fucking cancer.
That's actually me.
But no, it isn't actually. You don't work out.
How many fucking years have you known me? How many times in private phone calls, in private fucking Zoom calls, in private fucking FaceTimes have I done exactly that?
I will say that is him when he's freaking out. But the Donkey Kong thing, as he does this, like Donkey Kong.
You look like fucking Donkey Kong. It's so funny. This is how I freak out. It's fun. It's fun to pretend that I'm not a mentally ill person, but I fucking always have been, and I still am, and I'm working on it.
You should be able to deal with it at least a little bit. Like, yeah, I understand you want to keep letting go. Why didn't you?
From the 5 days of bringing in Medicare, fucking Nudol, or fucking literally, did somebody die of cancer? Came in here long enough to make me go through my childhood rape. I don't want to do that again.
You're going to compare being confronted on a locale line to what soldiers deal with.
Post-traumatic stress disorder. Dude, 5 days of fucking misery? Of you fucking putting me through my childhood abuse, through my sexual abuse?
First off, I thought you were a bitch singer, Boogie. Post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD is the milk term for like the public. You know what they used to be called? You know what it used to be called? It used to be called shell shock. You know why it was called shell shock?
Fucking days of it. I wasn't going to do 5 more fucking days of grilling. At this point, if you want me to say I did 9/11, I'll fucking say it. If you want me to say I started World War I, I'll fucking say it.
So you brought the
trash
to the show.
Fucking Oppenheimer, I'll fucking drop the bomb. I don't give a fuck whatever you want to put on me. I can't do 5 fucking days of going over my childhood abuse again, motherfucker, and I won't.
We weren't talking about your childhood abuse. Is that what you're actually hiding?
The first time we weren't talking about it either. We were talking about cancer, and the next thing I know, I've got Medicare in here wanting to know about me jerking off my fucking dad. So I gave him what he wanted to, and I'll give you what you fucking want.
What do I want, Boogie?
I don't fucking know, but you fucking tell me.
All right, let me tell you. You gotta start using reason with this. You know how bad that looked? Did you go back and watch it?
No, motherfucker, and I never will.
That's the problem. You're never gonna watch that shit. That shit was hard
I
to
feel
watch.
bad enough about it now.
Me and Kim had to sit here and listen to you go through this whole struggle, knowing that was fake. I was sitting there watching my money fly out the window. I'm like, oh, this show's about to die. It's about to be gone. Boogie's going to Donkey Kong his way out of fucking...
Boogie, why did you say your criminal record as a minor is sealed if it doesn't exist?
Because I was lying.
Doesn't Boogie, when he's mad, look exactly like the original Donkey Kong character from the arcade?
Like, Boogie, as an intelligent fat man, let me help you out here. Instead of making up stories that you ran down a little girl in cold blood, right? You could have been like, hey, King, if that's on my fucking record...
$99. What's up, Keen, Wings, and Jason Voorhees?
It's on my record. Where is the Frank Hassel thing? Shouldn't that be right above it?
I don't know. All I saw was one screenshot.
Yeah, I understand that, but like if they're bringing up your criminal record and that's all your case.
Me that it's on my fucking record that I killed somebody, I trust the guy.
Dude, that's the first thing I thought about when I seen it. I didn't want to say anything.
If Keem tells me it's on my criminal record that I killed somebody, I trust that it's on my criminal record.
Think the most
I trust that it's
criminal
fucking
thing
there.
you've ever done would be there too, right? You question this shit without thinking. Like that makes me wonder, like, what have you done? Because you freaked out the second Keemstar said something.
Keem called me up and he said, Boogie, did you live at this address? I said, yes. Did you live at this address? I said, yes. Did you live at this address? I said, yes. Is this your fucking name? Yes. Did you live in Wise County when you were a kid? I said, yes. He goes, then this is on your fucking record. And I said, yes, sir, I guess it fucking is. What do we do? How do I get it expunged? He goes, we got to talk about it. So we fucking did.
That's who you decided to make the story.
At first, I kept telling you over and over and over again. I didn't do it, but even you, Jordy, wouldn't fucking listen to me. So you were telling me, no, you didn't, no, you didn't, no, you didn't.
I didn't. I'm saying that it's on there. It looks legitimate.
So you said, tell the truth, Boogie, tell the truth. I said, I didn't do it. You said, tell the truth. I said, I didn't do it. You said, tell the truth. I said,
I didn't. I'm saying that it's on there. It looks legitimate.
So you said, tell the truth, Boogie, tell the truth. I said, I didn't do it. You said, tell the truth. I said, I didn't do it. You said, tell the truth. I said, I didn't do it.
Because even though you don't have an involuntary manslaughter charge,
if you fucking denying
why did you freak out?
goddamn thing I have to say, I'll tell you I ate a fucking baby.
Well, why won't you tell me what I want to hear right now, Boogie?
I'm gonna pour fucking sauce all over a fucking baby. I'm the baby eater.
You're just fucking deflecting right now. That's all you're doing. Here, look. Why did you get so upset when Keemstar brought it up this show before, and you're like, oh, Keem, don't talk to me that way. Don't bring that up. You went something instantly that you didn't know about because he hadn't had that phone call yet. He had not had that phone call yet.
Let me walk you
Hero Super Chatted $19.99. Wings, his wife Boogie was faking the freakout. He advertised the allegations with Billy on Rewind the night before.
I sure did, because I heard about it the day before through Dom. The mods banned Dom. I talked to the mods about why. They explained it to me.
He called into Rewind, and he goes, no matter what happens tomorrow, Billy, please be my friend, or something like that. And Xylee goes, what did you do? Did you murder someone? And he nervously, no. It was actually pretty funny when he called into Rewind, to be honest.
So, Jordy, you've been through this. I don't anybody here that should understand it. It should be you. If Keemstar says that I'm a donkey fucker and has no proof that I'm a donkey fucker, everyone's going to believe I'm a donkey fucker. If that's how it is now. I'm the guy with the liar tattoo on his face.
Okay.
No,
that's a weapon to you now.
If you accuse me of eating a stripper's baby the moment it was born, people are going to believe it now. No matter what wild accusation you come up with.
Stripper's baby?
I don't know. I'm just coming up with shit.
Let me come up with some shit. I've seen Boogie shared a photo with me of him in blackface. You guys believe that?
They will, and it's not true, but they will.
Why don't you prove it to me? Let's prove it. Show me every picture that you ever had.
No, you did put a group in our group pictures. You sent a picture of blackface.
Then I guess I must have, because everybody's going to believe it.
We both said
The XP Gamer Super Chatted $19.
I can tell you what the picture looks like. It's him, and he had a black girlfriend.
One minute.
You should eat a jar of mayonnaise right now.
It's disgusting.
Okay, here's one minute, please.
Boogie be
You
like,
guys can see the
I
chat.
may be a piece of garbage liar, but I tugged my dad off, so it's okay. Also, every time Boogie lies, he asks if you want him to lie by telling the truth. You're not slick, fatty.
Go ahead.
Here's what the picture looked like. It was him and this black girl. They were young, like 17, 18, 19, something really start of life. They were hooked up at a party. Boogie had that stupid-ass grin. His teeth was going this way and that way and every other way. You know how Boogie's teeth used to look. And he had blackface on. And like, she was cool with it. He said he used to call her the N-word and everything. He was letting it all out in that fucking group chat.
So I'm going to take the Discord's advice now. And I'm going to remain calm and simply tell you that that's not true. I saw it. No, you didn't. You were lying and Jordy was lying. I'm telling you the truth.
if you're able to do this now, why weren't you able to do this yesterday?
Well,
I'm gonna go and Christmas Boogie. I'm gonna press this. This is called the defensive dad tug.
Wait,
That's what
he's
Boogie's
lying.
defense here.
Wait,
No,
he's
my
lying.
defense is
He did send us a picture of blackface.
I didn't.
Yes, he did.
Motherfucker, no, I didn't. I ain't never
Yes,
done
you
that
did.
shit. Do I look like Shane Dawson here, bald fucking ass?
Motherfucker,
Do
it
I
was
look like Shane
October.
fucking Dawson? You think I'm over here doing shit?
October.
You lying bitch?
I know for a fact it was October because it was right after the camping trip. Right after the
Let's
fucking
go
No,
camping trip.
fuck, I did. It was supposed to be
Yes,
wrestling too,
you
you
did.
fucking retard.
Really loves. An angel gets its wings.
You keep trying to put that shit on me. Watch me actually fucking do it, motherfucker. I'll come in here with shoe polish all up and down this fucking face. That's what you fucking need me to do. But don't put that shit on me. I didn't fucking do it.
Hypocrite.
I
Hypocrite.
didn't fucking do it.
Wait,
I wouldn't fucking do it.
wait, you're threatening to do blackface because
If you keep accusing me of it, I may as fucking well. That's a new fucking strategy I've got now too. You accuse me of something, I may as well fucking do it.
my mind is blown. I can't even follow this anymore. I'm lost.
Oh, let me walk you through it, motherfucker. I have been Mr. Goddamn Rogers my entire fucking life, and you know how much it paid off? Fucking nest egg, fucking zero, fucking nothing. I'm fucking done with it. So you put that shit on me, I'll fucking do it. Go ahead, put some shit on me.
Right,
Go
blackface
ahead, put
2988.
some shit on me. What you fucking got? What you
Blackface
fucking
2988. Here's the fact is, it didn't net you zero. You decided to throw all your money in Ethereum and sell it at the bottom after you paid at the top.
Oh, not half of it, which walked out the front fucking door when my ex-wife left me. Don't forget that about $300,000 walked out the front fucking door.
That was on you too. You picked the wrong woman.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. But the point I'm making is, go ahead. What else you got? What else did I do?
Are you talking about the woman in the picture?
Super chatted $30. Boogie ran over that little girl while trying to get his 40-meter dash time.
You know who I was with in October. That was supposedly it was last October. I was with Desi in last October. I've been around my ex-wife for fucking 7-8 years now.
Yeah, but like I said, this was a young picture. Like you were young. This is like one because you were going through shit
You know
trying to like.
you know
Because here, I remember the conversation vividly, but Keep start asking
So
for a
what did the
picture when
woman
you were
look like?
young.
Did it look like my ex-wife? Tell me.
No, it was a black girl.
No, I wasn't in it.
You were with a
So
black
tell
girl.
me, who the fuck was in it? Who the fuck was in it? Tell me who it is.
A black girl. It was you and a
I
black
didn't fucking know any black girls since Danny fucking died.
It might have been her.
If I pulled blackface in front of Danny, she'd have ripped my fucking dick off.
Yeah, have you not told us that you used to call the N-word during sex?
Fucking balls.
Did you not used to tell us you called her the N-word during sex? Is that not a fact?
During sex? No. In
Oh,
fact, I
the
never
other
called
times.
her directly the N-word. There were jokes made in the late 80s, but they were never directed at her. She was my girlfriend. I don't know how the fuck you treat your girlfriends, but I don't turn to them and call them the fucking N-word.
You didn't tell us that you used to role play like you were the master. You didn't say that.
Are you goddamn out of your mind?
You didn't say that to us.
No. Number one, if I did do that, you'd never fucking hear about that.
Boogie need diversity training. His racism is out of control.
Is that what you want me to do? Go pull that shit with Desi later? I guess I'll put that on me.
No, you're doing what I want you to do, Boogie. You're doing exactly what I want you to do. You're being a hypocrite. Being a hypocrite.
How am I
You
being
said
a hypocrite?
that you would agree to anything that somebody told you.
Trying to do better. The Discord told me I had to do better today. Desi told me I had to do better today. I want to fucking do better today, so I'm going to fucking do
So
better today.
complain.
Suck my fucking dick if you don't like it.
Complete. What actually happened that made you freak out?
I am tired of being falsely accused. I got falsely accused of being abusive to women, but I didn't do it. I got falsely accused of being my ex-wife. I didn't do it. I got falsely accused of faking cancer when in reality I just talked about it too fucking early. I didn't do it. Now I have to fucking deal with. I ran over a fucking kid. I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with false allegations anymore. I don't want to deal with it. I didn't kill any motherfucker. But now that's all I'm going to hear. You kill somebody. You kill somebody. You kill somebody. I didn't fucking kill somebody. I feel like killing some motherfucker.
Stop. No, you don't. In my crowd. Boogie, did you say racist stuff in the
in the late 80s. Yeah.
Did you do racist things?
No.
So you never put black paint or something on your face
Absolutely.
as a joke?
Now keep asking me that for 45 minutes and let's see if I lie.
So if you're going to sit here and say that isn't true,
James the XB Gamer super chatted $19.99. I passed by Boogie's house last year and there was a rebel flag in the front yard with him jumping up and down black faces.
why did you have that in your yard?
There's not. You want me to go film that fucking yard?
Well, it won't be there right now. You say that was last year.
Why would I take it down if I'm proud of the rebel flag and fly the fucking flag? Why would I take it down?
Well, you just having Bill Clinton got his comeuppance, and you know, you're picking the Republican
I could
flag.
fly 10 fucking flags. I could probably fly the Klan flag. I live in motherfucking Arkansas.
Well,
Are you a member of the Trinity Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, Boogie?
I don't know what that is, but I probably not.
probably. Look, at the end of the day, you didn't send us a picture of you in blackface
Exactly.
with a black girl. Me and Wings just made that up, and you lost your mind.
Again, I'm going to lose my mind every fucking time.
But did you admit to it? No, you didn't. So
Give me 45 minutes of it, bitch.
So why did you admit to the murder?
Because I told you the truth for 45 minutes and you didn't fucking listen. So I fucking said whatever the fuck I needed to get out of it. I was watching the clock like it was the goddamn Super Bowl. I was trying to get the fuck out of it. The only way I knew to get out of it is to tell you what you fucking wanted. So I fucking did it. And you do that shit to me again, you bring some fucking falsified receipts that a fucking troll fucking makes up, and you bring that shit in here, and you...
Bogey, I forgive you. You are a good person. Never forget that.
And you grill me for 45 minutes an hour? I'm going to admit to whatever you want.
To be fair, after further reflection, I actually don't think Dom, set it up. Tried to frame Boogie, right?
No, it was Frankfurt.
I think that Dom, he's stupid, and he really thought that is you.
I agree. Unban Dom. I agree. That's his only offense. You can unban him.
No, he did other things. He was sharing Purple Hair's nudes and all this other stuff.
Okay. Well, that's fair, but don't ban him over me.
Gene, the whole Purple Hair news thing, when you said that, I did a cursory Google search. That shit's basically front page of Google.
Yes,
I don't think he should get held that against him.
I know that Zayzudit's nudes are public, but here's the thing, all right? In our Discord, 1 minute. I'll finish after these demos real quick.
Will's XQ super chatted $20. Well, Boogie lied. He lied to many times. He said he killed a small child, but it was actually a lie. Said King framed him, said he was gaslit, but was offered a chance to come clean, but Boogie chose, oh Boogie, why you're lying. John Solt super chatted $19.99. Boogie, tell them about the cross burnings you have every year at.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, listen, I know that Purple Hair's nudes are everywhere. She does OnlyFans or something like that, similar to it. But I don't care. In the Discord, you shouldn't be sharing another person's nudes, even if they're public, even if they're an adult actor. I don't keep that off the Discord. I don't want one of these fucking weird, creepy fucking Discords that these communities have, where all this shady shit is happening. I want people to go there and feel safe and secure and whatever, and not fucking have people sending nudes and you know what I mean? I want a good community on the fucking Discord. If you want to be a little fucking weirdo, take that to another server or someone's DMs or whatever, right? Don't do it in my server, right? I want there to be respect in there, a certain level of respect.
Worm super chatted $19.99. I drove by Boogie's house last year and saw him doing a Nazi salute. I also saw him injecting a needle and singing rap songs using the hard R word.
I wasn't doing a Nazi salute. I was just saying, from my heart to yours.
Okay, Elon. And then, here's the other thing with, Video games. Video games made an AI of, what's that girl's name? Wonder Woman. She showed up on a show. He made her an AI of her making out with some random black guy. And I'm like, no, that's not cool. Fuck off. Don't do that weird shit. Don't, that's basically sexual harassment. Yes, it's light, but still. I want a place where people can hang out and not have to worry about weirdos. You know?
let's discuss this Boogie's already proved he's a hypocrite and he can defend himself without people.
Give me 45 more minutes of the WWE. 3 weeks ago, I told you I joined the Klan. I told you I'm moving to fucking Harrison to live in the goddamn church that hate monger fucking preaches out of. Give me 45 more minutes of it. Bring fucking Destiny in here. Bring in motherfucking Legal. You have Mudahar come in here, call me a piece of shit for 2 hours.
None of that.
You have fucking Matter come in here and go, God. That's what I was afraid of. You heard in the voice fest. I didn't know this motherfucker had plans.
Polka Gaga super chatted $19.99. 8 years ago, I beat Boogie in the Magic tournament. I was proud, and when I extended my hand to say good game, he flipped me off and called me the game of work. Please fire Boogie or Simply.